Hello everyone, this is Ivy, and I'm going to show you how to manage Google Calendar for multiple people. Let me tell you a little bit about Google Calendar. Google Calendar was released for beta on April 13th, 2006, and had a general release in July of 2009. Just to give you context, Boom Boom Pow by Black Eyed Peas was the #1 hit in July, right after Poker Face by Lady Gaga dominated in April of that same year. If you have used a calendar system before, you'll see me go over a few items that you're familiar with. Don't worry, I have a few tips from my time as a coordinator that will be helpful. First, here are the views: month, week, and single day. When you're managing multiple schedules, I suggest using the week view. If you know anything about people, you know that sometimes managing their time is like herding cats. Here are some things to make your life easier. Number 1, make sure to have your coworkers' calendars added to your view. I recommend also including your boss, even if you don't manage their time, so that you can keep track and be a good resource for your coworkers. Once you do that, figure out if everyone's work hours are up to date. How do you edit that? Easy. Click the gear on the top right, then click Settings. Then go to General, and under that should be working hours. But as you can see, I don't have it because I'm no longer on the enterprise version of Google. Don't fret though, all you have to do is check the box that says Enable Working Hours, then select days and times available. It's also good to ask your coworkers their availability and what they're comfortable with. In my previous company, I would only set events half an hour after someone was scheduled to get in, just in case they got stuck in traffic. My trainers also requested to have half-hour breaks between training sessions, so I kept that rule of thumb for everyone, which ended up working well. Communication is key. But if you're handling callbacks, scheduling meetings, and training sessions, you can't interrupt coworkers to ask, "Does tomorrow at 11:30 work for you?" The best call is to add an event. My default is an hour, but you can edit that in Settings, Event Settings, and change the default duration. Completely up to you. So go ahead and add an event. But, oh no, you're also on the callback event, but aren't needed. Easy. Have your coworker go to their settings, add you, and give you permission to share and edit. Now you have a drop-down so you can decide who hosts the event, and you're not added. A quick note, make sure to include as much information as possible, including name, callback number, email, client expectations, and any additional information, including a link to the CRM you're using. If you have zero idea what a CRM is, it's what your company uses to manage their customers. Talk to your boss about which one you use if you want more information. Last but not least, I want to show you a few more parts of the event and a few best practices. The most important thing is your title. Try to keep your event names in the same format. For example, Callback, Fire Pit Studios, or Front of House Training, Cluckies, or Credit Card Discussion Meeting. It's good to be precise, use familiar jargon, and don't switch up formatting. You wouldn't put Callback Fire Pit Studios, then the next event, Call Jan Hughes. This can create confusion if you switch these around too much. If you're scheduling a meeting with multiple people in your company, you can add guests here. If you're meeting at Wendy's, make sure to specify location here. If there are rooms in your company you can book, you can find that feature here as well. This is where you add your description, which is where you put all that information that you collected before. I keep a template to keep things uniform. And if you click on the name, you can mark someone as busy, so no one double books. Free if they're doing something in passing, which I never used, or you can set it to private, which I don't have since I'm on the non-enterprise Google. You can edit notifications here, which come in the forms of pop-ups or email alerts, depending on the setting. If someone will be taking time off, you can simply click at the tip top of the day and mark them busy. This will auto-decline any offers of events that whole day. There are a few features on Google Calendar that I couldn't get to, but let me know if you want a follow-up video. Until we meet again, this is the Ivy signing off. Be sure to stay out of trouble or make the good kind.